honor of tonight's NFL draft, we are putting a fun spin on things by drafting an NFL team from the current Mets roster. Yes, we are doing this. So here are the rules. Rule 1, each of you will alternate picking players to fill 5 key positions: QB, running back, wide receiver, cornerback, and kicker. Rule 2, you can choose any position at any time. And rule 3, once a player is chosen, they are off the board for the rest of the draft. So you'll pick your teams, we'll compare your teams, and at the end, we'll see who's assembled the stronger lineup, and we will alternate and start with you, Hannah. So make your first pick.
I said this to you guys before we went on. I had to Google every single one of these positions other than quarterback to figure out, first of all, what they were, what is a WR, and then helpfully Wikipedia does tell you some important skill sets for that position. And what I learned is that speed, very important in football. They were all supposed to be pretty fast. I'm gonna take Francisco Lindor as my quarterback. That just feels right. Accuracy, throwing is important. Arm strength,
true.
Football things, and he's a leader. Isn't that what the quarterback does?
These are all good things.
Okay, great. Francisco Lindor is my quarterback. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Tim, make your pick.
Well, being the way that I am, I definitely put too much thought into this. And with my first pick, I want to go with Harrison Bader as cornerback because he's the fastest guy on the team and is the best guy at tracking down fly balls. So I really feel like that would translate to corner. He can make some interceptions, at least passes away. So Harrison Bader, cornerback.
Yeah, that's a quality pick. I like that pick. Okay, Hannah.
Mine was not.
She's such a baseball gal at heart.
I wish you could see my notes. They say important to be fast, and then it says the next one. Also fast? ? So I had Harrison Bader on my board as well. But I'm gonna take Tyrone Taylor for my cornerback. Also fast. So I got you there.
All right, Tim.
So I will go with, I don't know where to go next. I'm going to go with Brooks Raley as wide receiver, which he played in high school. And he was a two-way player, baseball player in college, so the athleticism is there. And I can tell you every day when the Mets relievers go to warm up, they bring a football with them. So I'll just say I'm very comfortable with Brooks Raley catching football. So that's my second pick.
See, Tim's got the inside scoop.
I did think about taking the time to Google everyone to see who had played football or other sports, and then I didn't do that. I'm going to take Jeff McNeil as my kicker because it is important to not whiff at that position, and I am assuming that hand-eye coordination will translate to foot-eye coordination.
Okay, I like that. What do you think, Tim?
I think that's a great pick, Hannah, except I'm a little bitter because Lindor and McNeil were my top 2 running back choices.
Oh. So, it's a defensive pick.
Way to go. Yeah. At running back, though, I would move down to, I guess, Starling Marte, who is fast and is built like he can take a tackle. So I feel like it would take a lot to knock him down. So that's where I go next. Starling Marte for running back.
Yeah, I actually like that pick a lot. When I was looking over the rundown and seeing that we were going to be doing this, I was like, Starling Marte, I can just see him. Like, he just has such a stocky build, and he's so strong. I'm like, that's perfect just to try to get through those gaps. But yeah, good pick.
Do they get tackled? Should I do it?
They do.
Or is that? Oh, well, in that case, I'm going to take Sean Mania because he's big at running back and does not without getting tackled. I've been worried about Marte, to be honest. He's got some creaky joints in there. One hit and he's out for the rest of the year. Now I'm trash talking your line.
Honestly, it's a fair point.
Okay, Tim, wide receiver. Who you got?
Wide receiver, I took Rayleigh, but I would go to quarterback next. I was deciding between Reed Garrett and Drew Smith, and I figure I'll go with the hotter hand Reed Garrett, who throws hard, as we know, and he can spin it pretty good. So Reed Garrett.
I like it.
And then I just have
receiver.
Wide receiver. I was trying to remember what that stood for. I'm going to take Brandon Nimmo. And again, the explanation is also pretty fast.
Good explanation.
And for my last pick, should I go?
Yeah. Kicker.
I have kicker left, and I'm going to go with Zach Short for no other reason than I feel like he can figure it out. He is the Mets' emergency catcher, even though he has never been a catcher. So I feel like, he can probably swing that.
All right. What do you guys think of your picks? Who's
mine are awesome.
More?
Oh, mine are great. Yeah, I feel really good about them. I feel really good.
Okay, I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I do like both of your picks, honestly and truthfully. I do feel like when I was going over this segment, a lot of my picks kind of align with Tim's team.
No, Chelsea,
so I got to give this one to Tim.
You have to set aside the fact that you know that I don't know what I'm talking about and just look at the picks.
But Hannah, I am so proud of you. Like,
thank you.
You did great.
I learned a lot in this exercise.
Who